So let's say, for example, they say, let's do some convert from degrees to radians. And they have, let's say they have 150 degrees, 225 degrees, 300 degrees, for instance. Okay, so when we convert from degrees to radians, what do we do? It says, what do you do? Multiply by pi over 180. So we say 150 times pi over 180. And we have to reduce the fraction. So that's 15 pi over 18, because the zeros can cancel. And then 15 and 18 can both be divided by what?
3.
3. So that would give us 5 pi over 6. And the answer is 5 pi over 6 radians. No, you don't. You can just leave it with pi in it. Oh, I do it because it's fast. It looks like this, really, but I do it like that because it's faster. Because we divided both by 10. So we do the second one, 225 times pi over 180, okay? Well, they can both be divided by 5, right? Probably both by 15, actually. 15 goes 1, so we have 15, 22, 75. Does it go into 75? Yeah. 5 times, right? No? How many times does 15 go into 225? 15 times?
Yep.
So 15 pi, and how many times does 180 go in? 12? So then we reduce it a little bit. It can still be reduced, right?
Yep.
By what?
3.
So we have 5 pi over 4. For 300, we'd again multiply by pi over 180, get rid of the zeros, so 30 pi over 18. They can both be reduced by what? Will. They can both be reduced by what? 30 and 18? 6. So 5 pi over 3. So that's converting from degrees to radians. Let's say we do the other way. Convert from radians to degrees. Yep, these are all rads. Usually, if it has a pi on the top, it's a rad. Okay, if we're going to go from radians to degrees, say we have 2 pi over 3, 7 pi over 6, 13 pi over 12. Okay? So now, to convert from radians to degrees, what does it say up at the top there? What do we do?
Multiply by 180.
What, 180 over? Pi. So we multiply by 180 over pi. And what happens to the pi's? The pi's cancel. And then how many times does 3 go into 180? 60 times. 2 times 60 is 120. Good. Multiply by 180 over pi again. Pi's cancel. How many times does 6 go into 180? 30. 7 times 30 is 210.
That's easy.
Yeah, I think it's easier to go this way. But okay, multiply by 180 over pi again. What happens to the pi's? Now, how many times does 12 go into 180? Does 12 go into 180? That's a good question.
I got it. Yeah, 15.
15? So then we'd have to say 15 times 13. So that's 195? Just want to check to make sure. That's correct. So that's how you go back and forth between the two.